welcome to Club Doom, where we talk about Smash Bandicoot again. Now, I've covered this degenerate before, so a quick rundown on who exactly Smash Bandicoot is. Smash Bandicoot, or Muhammad, be a Friday Night Funkin' remixer, I guess you could say, from Cairo, Egypt, who is prone to ridiculous outbursts over the most minor discrepancies. You don't like his F&F remix? You also happen to have a purple Crash Bandicoot avatar? You happy a certain character got into Super Smash Brothers? Well then, be prepared to get your DMs flooded with copious amounts of explicit material featuring Donkey Kong, railing Ness from Earthbound, who is a minor, by the way. For some reason, this like his go-to defense mechanism. I don't understand why. Oh, also, he got ASMR videos of it, like just on his YouTube channel, with a still image and, you know, audio of exactly what it reads here. And YouTube just lets it on there, by the way. But we finna discuss they incompetence a little later. A handful of YouTubers have covered him in the past, from myself to Lio Convoy to Cartoon Sheet to Wacky TV, all documenting the strange encounters we've had with this strange individual. My personal favorite being this clip here, where they goad him into singing for the opportunity of maybe getting to talk to Cartoon Sheet.
I am gonna piss all over your corpses. I'm gonna take a hot, zesty piss over all of your corpses. I'm gonna take a piss over your corpses. I'm gonna take a piss, a hot, zesty piss over your tombstones. And I will make sure that the caskets get leaked with it. So bang him!
Special shout out to Trash Bandicoot for archiving this. I thought when Dib Rose got caught on some sicko shit and deleted his Smash Bandicoot archive channel, we lost this John forever. So as per usual, Smash Bandicoot has gotten himself into a bit of trouble again. This time for false copyright striking a YouTuber who I guess he had beef with on Discord or something. From what I heard, this was a covert op meant to be kept on the down low. Just like quietly strike the channel until YouTube decided to just terminate the whole thing entirely and then move on with our day. There was only one problem, however. The YouTuber in question happened to be Chazington. You know, the bull with over 140k subscribers, has collabed with other YouTubers like Magic Mush in the past, has a big Twitter following, can't exactly keep that secret. Know what I'm saying? Word kind of spread around quick on Twitter, and as much as he'd be trying to discourage people from talking about it by spamming Gore and Donkey Kong Ness Prawn with his ungodly large army of alt accounts under every thread discussing it, he has probably created the biggest controversy he's found himself in yet. And as much as I feel for Chazington and wish him the best, and I gotta say the funniest part of all this is how Smash almost pulled this off and how embarrassing it be that YouTube just fell for it. Because this don't look good on their part, like not at all. Like if you thought the Act Man Quantum TV was bad, oh. After a solid 2 to 3 days of Chazington's counter notifications being rejected, YouTube hit him up with what exactly Muhammad wrote in his complaint, and it's laughable. In fact, some of us have theorized the only reason YouTube caved is because he put him on full blast on Twitter with this screenshot. Hello, Team YouTube. Once again, I assure you that the song in this video was mine. It took 2 weeks for me to come up with the composition back then, and it was performed by me and was used by this person out of spite. Here is my own violin. I took this picture just for you. Image.png of what I assume is some random clip art of a violin found off of Google Images. I performed this on another platform and did not give this person permission whatsoever to use my own recording and composition. I once again beg that you take my side in achieving justice for my copyrighted work, as this is not acceptable whatsoever. I am a musician with nearly a decade of experience and aspirations, and it sucks to see my work being grifted in this manner. Best regards, Smash Bandicoot. Alright, first reason why this absolute BS. Here are the songs from Chazington's videos Smash be claiming are his. Second reason why this total BS. This ain't how Smash usually type. If you've ever interacted with Smash in any capacity, you know he probably used ChatGPT for this. Third reason why this total cap. I've heard some of Smash Bandicoot's music. It is typically a mishmash of video game OST samples, MIDI guitar, and Friday Night Funkin' voice sifts like Not once do I think I have ever heard a violin. Fourth reason and my personal favorite, the violin.png. Like, what do you even say about this, bro? That'd be like if Anthony Fantano tried to take Vultures 1 off the internet by like copyright striking Ye and like being all, he stole my bass sample. Here is a picture of me playing the bass, just so you know. Matter of fact, this ain't even the worst copyright abuse I've ever seen on YouTube regarding music. If I recall correctly, there's a YouTube producer who go by the name of like J-Rent. Yeah, he make like YouTube tutorials on, you know, how to make a Travis Scott type beat, how to make a Playboi Carti type beat. I remember there was one point where he was getting false copyright strikes for his tutorial videos. People were claiming ownership to the instrumentals we saw him produce in the video in real time. You saw him coming up with the chord progressions and drum patterns. Moral of the story, YouTube, fix yo sh**. Stop thinking throwing AI and bots at the problem is gonna fix this copyright issue you've had on your platform for over a fucking decade now. Like, this embarrassing. This is why you losing to TikTok now. And I hate TikTok. Also, start punishing people like Smash Bandicoot for abusing your copyright system like this. Cause this, on top of the plethora of other things he been caught in 4K doing, like, he should be IP permabanned from the platform at this point. Yet we've been stuck having to tolerate his existence for like over 3 years now. But you know, there I go thinking that like Google finna do something about this. Fortunately, we do got a happy ending to this story. Chazington's copyright strikes are apparently getting lifted now. He should be able to unprivate all of his videos and like, you know, start getting that bag off of YouTube again. And you know what? Good for him. That's awesome for you, Chazington. And Smash Bandicoot salty as ever on his community tab, like, if all on YouTube will deny me my vengeance, then all on YouTube will die. Again, if you scratching your head at Smash Bandicoot's behaviors, just like hit up my first video on the bowl. It'll explain some of it. Maybe. But I'm gonna leave you with this. Muhammad, you are a lolcow, not a victim. A lolcow. You has had a plethora of opportunities to just stay in your lane and, you know, make a name for yourself as a producer. Like, imagine if you took all the time you spend beefing with any rando who look at you funny and being a creepy predator who sends porn to children and instead spent that time, I don't know, doing anything else to improve on your craft. You wouldn't have deadass thousands of people laughing at you and calling you the Egyptian Cyrax. And so now we can add the Egyptian Quantum TV on top of that. You got lucky for a total of 0.2 seconds, almost getting Chaz's channel taken down, only because YouTube would prefer everything be ran by bots. But you know, eventually the intern got to look up from their phone and see what's going on. And as long as you keep doing stupid stuff on the internet, people gonna document it. People gonna archive it. So stay mad. To the rest of y'all, thank you for watching, and I will see you the next time. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like lolcow and bad fanfiction content. Sweet nectar.